Okay, I have so much that I need to video from the haul, from that one new thrift store I visited that I'm doing another video. If I don't get to it to upload it tonight, it'll be what I upload tomorrow. I believe this will be video 5 of that big overflowing 2-cart thrift store haul that I did a couple days ago. Probably more than a couple now. So let's just get in. There's not a lot right here. I just grabbed a few more things before the light starts getting really bad. I've got to get some things posted, and I've been taking a lot of pictures today. So let's start with this. Why did I buy this? I have no clue. I think it's because it was little, and I have a thing for petite things. Small things. I don't know why. My mother did, and I have my entire life. If it's little, I like it. I don't know why. So this is just a miniature version of a very inexpensive vase, okay? I think I got it for like 50 cents maybe, or a quarter with a discount, but it did come with a spider and like a centipede. Thank goodness they were dead. So I got a little extra with this. I don't know that anyone, if they'll want to purchase it or not. It's cute still. It's little, but it's cute, okay? So I think little is the thing, you know? I just think it's cute, but I shouldn't have bought it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's cute, okay? All right, and then I had picked this up too. Something Brews, Herman something and Sons, made in Thailand. I just thought this was like a little cute little trinket teapot, you know, little ceramic. It was like a quarter. And, you know, I didn't, like many other things, it has a little finite chip. I think it's a chip. It may just be a little rough spot right there. If it's a chip, it's just so minute. But I think that's all that was on here. You're so lucky, some of you, that have someone to go with you and have another pair of eyes to check things out. Anyway, it's tiny, it's miniature, it's cute, okay? So I would use it. You know what I would do with this? If I keep this, which I'm not going to keep it, but I could keep it. So if I don't sell it, I'll be keeping it. I would put it in my windowsill, and this is one of those types of dishes. If I'm cleaning and doing stuff in the kitchen and I don't want rings I might be wearing to become damaged by stuff that I'm using to clean, off they go. I stick them in this little dish in the windowsill. Okay, these are Anchor Hocking, nice, substantial. I guess they would call these on the rocks glasses, or I don't know. I think maybe that's what sometimes they're termed, on the rocks. But I got them both for 50 cents. They were 50 cents each, and I got them actually both for 50 cents after the discount. So these are Anchor Hocking, nice, substantial. I thought they were nice. Kind of reminded me of cut glass, crystal, but they're not crystal. It is cut glass a little bit, you know, around this part of the rim, but they're right below the rim. So I really liked those. I thought they were nice, even though I don't drink on the rocks. But speaking of on the rocks, here's another one of those liqueur bottles that I said I've been finding, and now I'm buying them. This one, not sure. I'm guessing also mid-century. You know, to me, this looks very 60s. Could be 50s, could be 70s, but somewhere through there. I'm throwing my guess out at 60s. I haven't really looked it up or anything yet. Cost me 75 cents after discount. All right, here are two for the Disney people that love to collect Disney things. These are Millennium, see, I can't talk. Oh my, we need a mannequin to come in and just, speak for me, I think. Millennial. Yeah, millennial. Millennial. These are millennial Disney World glasses for $2,000. One is Mickey and one is, well, they're both Mickey. I thought one was Minnie. This is like Mickey Safari, and this is like Mickey the Wizard. So they're both Mickey Mouse. This one says Epcot, and this one says Animal Kingdom. But it's from 2000, Disney World. They are McDonald's glasses. They are glass. Okay, they're not plastic. Does have 2000 around the bottom. Disney, and then the McDonald's logo in the middle. So they were $2 each, and with my discount, I got them both for $2. Okay. Then this guy here, this little vase, I actually ended up paying 40 cents after discount. It's pretty dirty down inside, and honestly, well, I guess they did use it as a vase, but I was going to say it almost looked like they used it as a pencil holder, but they didn't. It's just dirty and needs cleaned out down there. So if it looks a little dark through here, that's why I need to clean all this. But 40 cents. I love the yellow. There's no marking. This could be fairly recent, but I'm not really sure. I'm not huge on some vases. I am, but it's not very many, so I wouldn't know the maker or anything of this if it would be something well known. It is glass though, not plastic. It appears to be blown glass, so I just thought it was really neat. Okay, the black bottom, the yellow, and then the gold rim. So I like that. This I didn't get on this haul, but I've had it sitting here on the table, and I want to get it wrapped and in a box. I don't want it to get broken. I don't know if any of you recognize this. I had went to an auction a few weeks ago, and this was the one piece that people really didn't care if they got. It's a Van Briggle, base, and it's actually Anna Van Briggle, so it wasn't with her and her husband together. Those are more desirable. Okay, if you know anything about Van Briggle, anything before he died or just around the time of his death previous, which I think he passed in 07. I'm sorry, not 2007. 1907 or 1905 maybe. He was from the Claremont, Brown County area. He did work for some pottery places in Cincinnati. And I just learned about him recently, a couple months ago. I spotted a piece. It was a vase that was actually going to be auctioned off at the auction I went to, and got this. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that that vase would go for as much as it did. It surprised me. I did some research on it, could find nothing like it online or anything that they had sold recently. Maybe I just didn't search enough, but anyway, Van Briggle, I'm kind of drawn to some of their things, but I think his name was, it was a little bit different name, not like Alfred, but they have a special little logo that gets stamped, a stamp. When it's he and his wife together, it was kind of like a double A together, a specific design. So this was her design. Nothing spectacular about the color, as far as some of their stuff can be really purples and greens and turquoises, but I still liked it. I like the glaze, I like the look of it, the shape. I just like the shape of the top and the neck, and how the bottom rounds out, kind of almost in that genie in a bottle kind of effect. And I didn't have to pay like an arm and a leg for this, like some of the other pieces. Some of them weren't going too high, but the vase I was really interested in. It was quite a large vase. Kind of looked Art Nouveau-ish, Art Deco era. It wasn't that old, I'm sure, but I think this place is still in business that's doing all this pottery. But Van Briggle, he actually moved to Colorado Springs, met and married his wife, and started a ceramic place there, pottery business. And the reason he moved there is he had TB, and the doctors here told him he needed to go somewhere that it was drier. So that's a little history on Van Briggle if you don't know about it. This is probably not one of their most desirable or, prettiest pieces, but I still like it. They do make one too that it's 3 together. They're connected and they're all 3. So it's like a triplet. And anyway, it's signed Anna Van Briggle, which Colorado Springs. I'm not sure when this piece was made. I'd have to do more research on it to see. Usually if someone else makes it, the potter's initials are on here, or there are other markings. And there are no other markings, so I wonder if she really did make the piece. Okay, and I think she passed about within 20 years of him. So I think, for sure by 1930 she had already passed. So I'm not sure if this is pre-1930 or not. I paid $10 for it, which I thought was a really good deal for a nice piece of pottery. So I will be listing this on Etsy. We'll see how it does on Etsy, and then I might switch it over to eBay. Can't decide which one actually, but I might go ahead and do Etsy. I do need to do some research though and find out if I can figure out when this particular piece, where it came from. They maybe made so many duplicates during a certain decade or a certain year or whatever. Okay, this I did not get out of the haul either from the other day, but I've had them laying around to photograph and post and get rid of. Someone took pieces of copper and stamped them with a floral. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. Stamped them with a floral design on each piece, kind of rounded them. These are a piece of craftsmanship that someone made. So I'm going to put these on Etsy. They are flexible, so if you have a bigger wrist, you can adjust. Okay, so it's a cuff bracelet. There are 4 of them. All right, this one's kind of a little bit smaller, squeezed together a little smaller, but they're all pretty much adjustable. You can make them adjustable. And so I will list them as having 4 of them because they're all pretty much, like I said, they're about all the same. That's super tight because it's tight. I just noticed on this, no, I guess that's just the way it is. But, so there are 4 of these cuff bracelets, copper, and some people believe in wearing copper for arthritis and different things. So I'm going to be listing these on Etsy, and that's at my piggyweeN, the letter N, Peridee. But the link will be after the video, after the description, so you can check it out there. Here another pair of vases. These came from the Bombay Company. Does anybody remember the Bombay Company? It used to be in the malls years ago. Probably big back in the 80s and 90s. Can't remember quite for sure if they maybe were in there in the late 70s also. But I know 80s, 90s, and then it seems like late 90s, early 2000, they started closing, going out of business. So these are from the Bombay Company, and I paid $2 for both of them with the discount. They're alike but different. If you notice, this one's thicker at the bottom. than this one, just a little bit different in size as far as the base. And so they're similar but different. I just thought they were neat. I mean, I like them. I like the color. And so I bought them because I like them. So I'll be putting these on Etsy too. We'll see how those go. Okay, and then the last thing I have to talk about here are these silly plastic glasses. I don't even know where they came from. They look, both are different. I don't know, this one may be cracked. If we have a crack here, can't tell if it's a piece of plastic or if it's actually a crack. But they're like Halloween. I forget, what do you call this? That person with that white mask and the black. I Know What You Did Last Night, or I Know What You Did This Summer, whatever those movies were. I've only seen pieces of them on TV, so I'm not sure what they are, but whatever that guy's name is, I can't remember. That mask, I don't remember. So I got this for 50 cents. If I don't feel anything on the inside, I think it's probably how it's made, or a piece of plastic that's not off all the way. I think that's what it is. That's what it feels like, maybe. So, I'm going to get rid of him. And then, of course, this is a skull plastic, you know, gray plastic. This one's a little bit different. I don't know, this looks like it's cracked too, maybe. No, I think it's not on the inside. BPA free, this one says, but it is made in China. Can't see the rest of it. So, I'll be selling these two. I'm going to sell them together. They're a little bit different. They're not like from the same manufacturer. But, you know, for people that like this type of thing, Halloweenish, ghoulish, creepy-ish, blackish, that kind of thing. Okay? So I'll be posting these probably on eBay. And that is it for now. So I'm hoping to get quite a few things posted this evening and tomorrow. So hopefully my eBay, or especially Etsy, will start growing with items. I think I got something on last night, but it's just when you're not home constantly and you're busy doing other things and you run out of time. There's only so many hours in a day. But I will chat with you for video